13-5.
Well, he may have made the error, but he was attempting to play a deceptive shot there, Aamir Ghaffar, and I'm pleased to see that. Yeah, and again, well, can't afford the errors, but at least trying to do something a little different.
The smashing is simply immaculate.
Out. 16-5.
Oh, that's nice.
Service over, 6-16.
Change of angle.
Service over, 17-6.
The only way to stop the Malaysian from this attacking play is to attack yourself first.
That'll bring the house down. A big smile, or is it a grimace on Lee's face? What an effort from Aamir.
Yeah, terrific rally. Scrambled everything back. And the Malaysian, I think, able to smile at the end of it. Knows he should have finished off the rally a lot earlier.
And a good serve.
No, shouts Ghaffar. He knows he shouldn't be lifting.
Fook receiver.
Fault receiver called for moving.
Game point 8.
Yeah, the opening game has gone much as anticipated. And that's good. And the first game goes 21 points to 8 to Lee Chong Wei.
First game won by Lee Chong Wei, 21-8.
And the second game went a similar way, so Ghaffar will now contest the bronze medal match. Well, now into the women's singles, and two players who knew each other very well indeed. From England, Tracey Hallam, and Elizabeth Cann of Jersey, a former English national champion.
Level. Play.
Yeah, I suspect Elizabeth Cann will find herself with a lot of support. The Australians thinking that she's the out-and-out underdog. Good length, and besides, what self-respecting Australian would ever support a pom?
1-4. over. 2, 1. Over. 2, all.
Just wide. Our judge took her time to make up her mind.
2.
Mistiming the overhead, as so many players have done with the air conditioning on, moving the shuttle.
Yeah, well played. Anticipated the push.
Over. 3, 4. Out. 4, all.
Oh, that's a lovely smash.
5, 4.
Oh, terrific rally.
And I'm quite certain that fitness is going to play a large part in the outcome of this match.
Tracey, shuttle. Change. Six, 5.
Good aggression at the front of the court from Elizabeth Cann.
All.
Real effort to stand her ground.
Good smash, just at the right hip. It's so difficult to get the racket around.
7,
Yvette Lowe
6.
living every moment of this. Oh, did well to keep in the point when pushed into a backhand corner. Did Hallam, but it's a wild shot from Cann.
Perfect neck play from the left-hander. Well, I thought earlier on in that rally, Tracey Hallam had taken a shot down her forehand side that may have dropped wide.
Just played a couple of wild shots, Cann, in this opening game. Hallam leads by 3. Tracey really made a misjudgment there, nowhere near going out. We reach the mid-game interval with Tracey Hallam with an 11-8 lead. You mentioned fitness being a factor in this one. Anything to choose between the two in terms of fitness?
Not an awful lot, and the other thing I'd make note of is the fact that both of them have played in the team competition, and Elizabeth Cann not only playing singles for Jersey but also playing doubles as well. So they've both had an awful lot of badminton. Of course, they're built very differently. Elizabeth Cann, very lean, does her fitness work with former high jumper Dalton Grant.
Mopped up, or to say that Susan Hughes is sitting right in front of us, spying on her bronze medal opponent tomorrow. That's showing good professionalism alongside coach Dan Travers. Good start to the resumption from Cann. There is the gap to 1.
Yes, Elizabeth Cann, I notice, is pumping the deep backhand corner of Tracey Hallam. Tracey Hallam playing around the head and then a little bit slow to move the full diagonal of the court.
Cann moves in front.
She knew that as soon as Tracey Hallam turned to play the high backhand, the reply was coming back to the net and coming back straight.
Right on to the line, perilously close.
12, 13. Play.
That's a very good clear from the round the head position
14.
from Tracey Hallam.
Yes, at the moment it's become a battle of the backhand corners, both looking to pin their opponent in that section of the court. Oh, well placed and missing.
Over. 14, all. Change.
Well, I'm slightly surprised that Elizabeth Cann was playing so many lifts to the Hallam forehand. I do think that Tracey Hallam is particularly deceptive from deep in the forehand corner.
Well, now a 2-point advantage for Elizabeth Cann. There's an example of what you were saying.
15, 16.
Overdone the clear this time.
It's over. 17, 15.
Well, Tracey Hallam has been involved in so many tight matches during these games. In the team competition, beat Aparna Popat in a really tight 3-game match, and then lost to Saina Nehwal and to Wong Woo Chu in equally tight matches. And she levels this opening game at 17 all. It's just a little wild, just a little desperate.
17.
Brilliantly worked rally from Tracey Hallam. She made all the running. She was the one that was making her opponent chase the shuttle.
And a highly effective smash right at the face of Cann. Well, Elizabeth Cann says the court is slippery, and the umpire saying, no, it's not. Oh, well, whatever next.
Play, please.
Another beautifully disguised drop from Tracey Hallam, and the #1 seed has 3 game points.
Match on court 3, women's doubles. Chong Wei and Blair, the 4 seeds from Singapore, playing and Ghaffar.
There's the first game, 21-17. It was Hallam's nerve that held in the final few points.
So Tracey Hallam going on to win that. What a way to celebrate your 31st birthday. She goes into Sunday's final against Malaysia's Choong, and Susan Hughes of Scotland, well, she missed out in her semi-final, but will now play for bronze against Liz Cann. Liz Cann, if she wins that bronze, could win the Jersey's first Commonwealth medal since 1990. The Scottish girls match, sadly not covered by the host broadcasters, but I'm sure her bronze medal match will be. OK, now to the men's doubles, and Robert Blair and Anthony Clark, a former doubles partner of Nathan Robertson, were in action in the semi-finals. They were up against the Malaysians Choong and Wong, and we can join this one with the Malaysians serving in the first game 8-2 up.
That's a magnificent shot.
9-2.
Well, having said and stressed the importance of the English pair starting well, this, quite frankly, is exactly what they didn't want, as the Malaysians really have raced away with these opening exchanges. And the English pair just off the pace at the moment.
That's a fine service return,
Service over.
bringing a moment's relief.
combination have to expect to hit 5 or 6 smashes before they eventually get through. Lovely return of serve from Fook. Just a little downward push.
Yeah, catching Robert Blair at his right hip. And the Malaysians understandably delighted with the way the first section of players gone as we reach the mid-game interval. 11-5. And with the Malaysians playing this well, what on earth can the Blair and Cann do?
Well, it's difficult to know. At the moment, the Malaysians are serving very well and returning very well, which is setting up the entire rally. And what the English pair have got to do is when they get the opportunity, when they get into the rally, they've got to mix up the pace and perhaps exploit the fact that this isn't a regular pair and start more channel attack down the centre of the court, get the net player involved more. We haven't seen much finishing off from the net from the English combination, in contrast to the Malaysians, who have hit several winners from the net.
And there is the difference when they get in command of a rally. The Malaysians always seem able to finish it off. 13-5.
In general terms, there's just far too much defending from the English combination. Somehow have to get themselves on the attack. Yep, exactly like that.
And you would, and Julian Robertson.
6-14.
We saw in the mixed double semi-final that Nathan Robertson and Gail Emmons came from a game down to win, that smashing across the body is perhaps more difficult to defend.
smashing
Service over.
from Wong Chun Han, especially finding the angle. Ah, that's nice. The disguise drop.
8-16.
Rexy Manaki, coach to the Malaysian doubles players.
I'm sure they'll change the shuttle now. Could see it wobbling
9.
as it moved through the air.
Well, it's come a little late, but at the moment, at least, Blair and Clark are competing on equal terms.
You just can't do anything. Service over. 18.
Well, Robert Blair does have a tendency to really beat up on himself. Don't know if you heard, but he was saying, come on, you can't do anything at the moment.
Play it, please.
Well, that's an extraordinary call from the umpire. If a player moves to receive serve, then they are deemed to be ready.
This time Clark getting involved at the net.
Service over. 11-18.
Racket gone.
12-18.
The view from overhead, right in front of us. Chuntan Fook really enjoying this match with a big grin on his face, talking to Rexy Manaki.
Service over. 19-12.
Overdid the angle, and it's 8 game points.
Game point 12.
Well, they just had that one period when they were competing pretty well, Blair and Clark, but for most of that first game, the Malaysians totally in the ascendancy.
And there was no way back for Blair and Clark, who will now contest the bronze medal tomorrow. All the badminton finals are on Sunday. Well, we're going to pay our last visit now to the weightlifting venue. It was the last day of action there, and it's the powerlifting final for elite athletes.